Well, I'm about going to run to North Carrington. Since my chapter 5 review kind of video did quite well, considering the type of video it was, I'm deciding now I'm going to go through every chapter. So, I'm going through chapter 4 today, and the opinions are a lot different, I'll just say that. Disclaimer, if you do not like my opinion, that is fine, but do not be rude about it in the comments, as it just makes your point just not even, like, valid. Your point is valid if you have to attack someone to get across your point. So, I'm hearing people say that chapter 4 is the best season of, no, best chapter of Fortnite. Which is the exact opposite of what I think. I think it's the worst chapter. So I'm going to go through every season, not going to show you gameplay of the season, because I don't want your eyes to be going for a bleach. But, right, let's get started. Chapter 4 Season 1. Brand new map, after probably the worst live event in Fortnite history. And, to be honest, underwhelming. I mean, let me try and name as many POIs as I can. So, there was Shattered Slabs, Frenzy Field, Sloppy Shores, Brutal Bastions, the Citadel, oh, what was the name of the... I can't remember the name of that one POI. It was like, it had like a bowling alley. You can let me know in the comments. But this is gonna be... Okay, I'm gonna say this is the worst season 1 of a chapter ever. And that's coming from somebody who isn't keen on chapter 2 either. Especially the first season. There is like no way that an LTM event or whatever it was is the only thing good to come from the first season. Yes, they brought back the scar. When they brought back the scar was terrible. Terrible. Oh, don't get me started on the shotguns. Shotguns might genuinely be like the worst they've ever been. There was a Thunder shotgun, which was incredibly bad. People say, oh, but it's better than the pump shotgun. First of all, less damage, less magazine size, probably worse fire rate. Let's see, what else? What was the other shotgun? I can't think of what the other shotgun was. That's how irrelevant it is. I know there was the heavy shotgun back, which kind of made sense, but they were kind of just like ripping off like our OG weapons from that season. Like that's what that season was effectively, ripping off OG weapons or past things. The only new thing that really came, which was meaningful, was the augment and the shockwave hammer. Oh wait, no, the shockwave hammer's just ripping off the shockwave grenades and the shockwave grenade launcher. That's kinda sad. Let's see, so the exotics were good. I thought they were creative, however. I thought the explosive assault rifle was it was good, sort of. But it had the magazine size was awful. It was 12, which isn't good enough. There was the heavy breacher, which was good. And that was a very good one, because that just broke any build instantly. It was like, you put a heavy sniper and a heavy shotgun, you put them together, bosh. There was a rip-off of what I now realise was the Maven auto shotgun, which was also rubbish. But this one was good. It was the... I can't remember what it was called, but it was the one which made you, like, go really fast when you, like, shoot. It was a good concept. And it wasn't absolutely overpowered, in my opinion. So, you know, I'd say that went quite well. However, what I do think is that it starts to get worse from here. Of course, when you hold the exotic P90, whatever it was called, it was considerably. I mean, you basically had to hold that all the time. It was a good gun, but the heisted twin mag, it was the Blink SMG. That might be a contender for the most useless thing ever, because when you reload, you have to use the effect in a second. Otherwise, it's useless. It goes away, and that might be the dumbest concept ever. At least give it like 3 seconds, you know. Now I can't remember what the other thing was, if there was any more, but oh well. But let's set the record straight, okay? Chapter 4 Season 1 was a massive fail, okay? Massive fail, okay? POIs, mid, it just everything was mid, apart from the event, and the best POI, oh wait, that's about to get removed. Moving on to probably the most overrated season of a chapter, Mega, okay? You buy them, get rid of faulty splits, which I also realised. The thing is, I'm having to remember these names off the top of my head, so that's forgettable. Now, it was creative, but the Japanese biome looked a bit like dark and bland. I wasn't a fan of it. Mega City was kind of useless because yes, it was a big POI, but there was like, you could get no mats from there. The best POI there was Kenjutsu Dawson, and that didn't even have a boss, so it was barely worth landing there unless you were to rotate in. When the best places actually just to drop, just in general, are ones which are not even named, that's concerning. What's probably the most concerning thing is how bad the biome was in general. I mean, let's actually look at the good things we had. We had the Havoc pump shotgun, okay? Best shotgun we had. If you were to go into creative right now and pick up the Mythic, it's the best shotgun you can go with, because you can one pump people unless you're in 0 build, because it does 207 headshot damage if you hit it perfect. However, apart from that, I cannot think of anything good. And don't get me started on anime crossovers. That was probably, well, I'm gonna say it, anime should not be in Fortnite. It does not suit the game whatsoever. The graphic difference looks horrible, and most of the time the mythics are mid. Now, moving on to season 3, Wilds, definitely the worst season of the chapter. That's quite agreed upon by the entire community. What were they thinking? They were thinking, let's just make the centre of the map have an earthquake, and all the POIs which we get rid of, let's make them 10 times worse, but it's just for the sake of the storyline. And the only reason it's there is for the next season, which comes 3 months later. They also gave a horrible summer event. Now, to be honest, this season was the worst ever. In that chapter, probably the worst we've had since chapter 2 season 6, at the time anyway. Wrecked just makes that thing look like a blessing in disguise. So the thing is, the map had a downgrade. The MK Alpha was worse than the MK. There was pretty much no good stuff about that season. I can't name one good thing apart from Optimus Prime. Now, like I said, it was basically there just for storyline purposes. So, what happened in season 4? Right, now I'm not going to get to rant, now I get to actually be nice to chapter 4. Great season, exactly what Fortnite should be. We had a bunch of different mythics which we could get, but we couldn't get all of them. We had to basically choose which one. So we got an option of a different mythics. And honestly, it's a great concept because it means that no player can just be like having everything. Also thought the bosses were well balanced. The storyline for that chapter and what it was leading up to is great. That's Fortnite. I played that season a lot compared to any other season in chapter 4. But I think, right, the POIs were good. Every POI looks really good. The only thing about Eclipse Estate was that it looked out of place with the biome. Because you would have it and then to the northeast of it you just have a medieval tower and it just didn't make any sense. So I think they could have fixed that. But apart from that, I don't really have much in the way of complaints of this season because everything was pretty much great. The only bad shotgun there which got added was Pit Charge, because every charge shotgun's awful. I don't care what you say. Now, I'm not going to include Season OG because when you look at your locker and you look at something which came during that season, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is what happened when I saw it. It says chapter Fortnite Season OG, Fortnite Season OG. If it is false, I will check, but let me know in the comments as well. Okay. Now, in my opinion, then my overall review of chapter 4, is it the worst? Absolutely, it's the worst. If you were to effectively give an average, if you were to make every chapter 8 seasons, chapter 4 would have 6 bad seasons, only 2 good, which is worse than, well, no, it's worse than chapter 2, which I'll get into in the next video, because now I'm doing a countdown to the best chapter, which you'll eventually see. Well, it'll be revealed by basically the second to last video of a series. So, given a rating for chapter 4, well, it's in the name, it's a 4 out of 10. It doesn't pass as a good Fortnite chapter, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, if you disagree, that's fine. But like I said, be respectful in the comments, please. So, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. And yeah, thank you for watching.